the career speaks for itself. I mean, you're in a huge band right now. A lot of tunes to learn.
It was
a lot of stuff that you
crazy.
had to I mean, I can only imagine. You get to be you too in that band. I see you get to do your thing in that band, but you also got to play to the song and you respect the music, and
it's a whole wall of respect. It's a respect to the band, a respect to the songs, a respect to Richie Sambora, a respect to the fans.
Right.
Like, if and it's funny because the first time I was like, let me, don't screw up, man. Don't screw up.
Oh yeah,
because when you think about it. You could be a star all night, but you screw that up, and you suck. That dude sucked.
That's the first thing I thought of too. I was like, dude, he gets to play that.
Yeah.
But
you know what's amazing? I mean, "Living on a Prayer" was a song of my youth.
Yeah.
So I've played that song 300 times. I still get goosebumps. It's that kind of thing. But if you can respect the band and the music and the legacy and the catalog, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Like you can't. You know, when even like Born to Be My Baby is an amazing example, because I would learn studio versions and live versions, and then if Richie goes off on another area in a solo, then maybe I'll go off a little bit too. But Born to Be My Baby, that solo on the record is amazing. Why would I play anything else?
Yeah.
You know, even though he goes off on another tangent, I'm sticking to this because it's so amazing.
Right.
Melodic, licky, beautiful. The note choice, everything is great.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. And then Keep the Faith, if I start it like it does on the record and then ease my way into me, not only is it fun, but people really get a kick out of it.
That's where I saw that.
Yeah, Keep the Faith.
I remember seeing that. That's the clip.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
The Flying V.
Yeah. So that's where I see, and it's those moments too, and I mean, it all works together so well, and you guys are all great musicians. I mean, you got Shanks up there with you as well, which is just fantastic. That's kind of interesting too, to see like the producer in the band too. That's cool.
Yeah, because he knows.
Super cool.
Because he brings out his whole rig, and he gets the sounds that he got on the records that he produced. So that's really interesting. People are like, how do you get that? How do you get a Bon Jovi tone? And I'm like, it's just a really good rock tone.
There you go.
And you can get away with it.
Yeah.
And it was funny, because John Douglas, JD, was Tico's tech last year. And he's also now the new drummer in Aerosmith.
Oh.
Because he was teching for Joey, and then Joey had an issue, and then he had to play some shows. JD was Alex Van Halen's tech for 20 years.
Whoa.
So I would show up early at Bon Jovi soundcheck before the band got there, and we would jam Van Halen. And then Elvis was in the building, and then we'd stop. Because you don't want anybody else's music on your stage when you're that guy, and I totally understand that, and I respect that.
Yeah.
But me and JD jamming Van Halen, it was like the same sound that I used for Bon Jovi all of a sudden sound like Van Halen, because you get into that mode. And the reverse of that is when I went to Indonesia, I had to learn jump. So, and now all these isolated tracks on YouTube is a godsend. It's just unbelievable. You hear stuff you never heard before.
It's amazing.
I get goosebumps listening to that stuff.
Yeah.
But I listen to that isolated track of Jump, and it was like, you know what? Before the solo, that could be anybody on any tone. Because he's just going... Oh, I'm tuned down, I forgot. Right?
Yeah.
I should tune up. So he, I'm like, is this a cover? And it wasn't a cover. It was Ed just playing 3 chords and just chugging like anybody else. Didn't sound special. And then the solo starts, and then it's special as hell.
Yes.
But it's the same thing. When I play that tone and I play Bon Jovi songs, it sounds like Bon Jovi. When I play Van Halen, it sounds like Van Halen. Different guitar, different amp. I mean, it's the same guitar, the same amp. So it really says a lot about hands and emotion that you're putting into it.
And the mindset.
Exactly, the mindset.
You-
Because it's a different mindset.
Yeah,
to
and
do
you're
the Van
capturing, because that was one of my things too, like I always wanted to like try to figure out, well, what would Jimmy Page play here,
Yes.
or like what would Stevie Ray play in the vein of him, but like not copying. And you can first learning it,
Yes.
trying to get it as close as you can, and then doing the takeaways.